Good morning, and thank you for attending another Tech Time. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about some internal piping and product changes that we've come to find out about and thought we would share with you guys today. You got any questions, take some notes, send your some emails to us or give us a call at tech support about anything that we talk about. And questions are always welcomed and we'll gladly help you out. I'm Jim Strandlund, part of the Tech Services team. TechTime, of course, is sponsored by Intertech University and Intertech Energy and Technology. I want you to make sure you check out Intertech University for all of these Tech Times and a bunch of all the other webinars that we do, and they're out there and able for you. Again, our customer service technicians, we can be reached at 618-664-5860 for our tech line. I had a recent call come in, and I want to show you this short little video here. And if you notice around here, we got a water leak coming. And this picture was sent in to me, wondering how do I fix this solder joint that we see here. Well, after further investigation, found out that this is what it is. And as you can see here, I got an example of one. It's not really a solder joint, is it? It's more like a shark bite type of a fitting that they're using on some of our products. So the neat thing about this is it's corrugated stainless, and it's very strong, very dependable, very durable. It's very similar to the shark bite, and I want you to notice that it has the movable piece here so that it can be removed. One thing, these things will come into play. As you can see, they come in different lengths, all right? So if you have to have a new one to be replaced, make sure you note if it's on incoming or outgoing or which fittings it's hooked to your heat pump, because you can stretch it out, but you're not going to be able to bring it back in. So you have to order the exact same one because there's many different lengths in some of our heat pumps. I'm assuming these will be used more and more as time goes on. I'm seeing these in water-to-water units. But just remember, it's not a solder-on joint, it's a quick connect, just sort of like your shark bite fitting, very similar to that. Other thing you're going to see is Intertech has a new thermostat connection board coming up, and it's a little bit of a couple different things on here that you guys may not have seen. Like with anything that we do, a lot of these changes aren't broadcast or noticed or advertised to the consumers or to you guys out in the field. Very important that you read the manuals, okay? So the manuals show these different things and some different adjustments that need to be made. As you all notice, this is the side view. There's a dip switch. The little red arrow is kind of showing there's two separate dip switches there. And they have some interesting functions, which I'll show you here in a second. Picture of a wiring diagram for the water-to-water unit showing, as you can see, there's also a note here, right, what these actually will do. And so in your manual, there is this big note section talking about the dip switch should be on for single stage units or off position for two stage. And the second dip switch now has to work with open loop systems on which solenoid you may choose. So they made it easier to, instead of having a jumper, they've added a little dip switch. So inside further in the manual, there's this here, which is a really good explanation. The Intertech thermostat board is designed to eliminate the jumpers, and spade connectors is equipped with those two dip switches for flexibility of applications. Verify that your switches are set correctly prior to starting the unit with the following options. So dip switch number 1 determines whether it's a single speed or a two stage. Now means you may still have a two stage water to water, but you can turn it into a single stage if you only have, like say, a single stage aquastat. Gives you that option. Very important to pay attention to the settings. We have had calls where it isn't working and they didn't have the dip switch set in properly. And so there again, they lost some of their heating capacities and refer them back to the manual again. Well, again, importance reading your manual is very important on all our products because there's a lot of detailed, important information and tips on how to make it work. Please note that setting the dip switch on connects Y1 and Y2 Y2. So it provides a full load capacity once it starts up or gets a call. So it turns it in kind of like at a single speed. If you want to do a two-stage system, then you can leave the dip switch over to the off position, which is in the factory default setting. The water valves, as you'll notice, we've had the ones with a end switch in them and some without an end switch. Very important to get that set up properly when you're wiring and making sure that the operation is good. So again, they've eliminated you playing with jumper wires, and now they give you little tiny micro dip switches to play with. And that way, folks, I would will wrap up. If you've got any further questions, I can't tell you every heat pump has all these products, but pay attention to your manual, pay attention to the new units that keep coming out for new details and things that they have. Again, EnerTech University, we have all our trainings, recordings there from TechTime to webinars are all recorded. You're welcome to watch it anytime in the future. Again, thank you for using our products and watching TechTime. Wishing you all have a wonderful day.